Hello, ladies and gentlemen, hockey fans of all genders and all ages. Welcome to our YouTube channel. I am the Dan Dallin, and we are here at the Watertown Municipal Arena, home of the Watertown IHC Cavaliers. The ice sounds that you hear are coming from a microphone that's not meant to absorb music. So hopefully the distortion goes away once we're focused on just gameplay. Until then, though, I think we'll try lowering the volume of that ice mic. It looks like we got a pretty good crowd here. It's tough to see, though, because the stands hold so many people for the minor league hockey team that plays here, the Watertown Wolves. Trust me, we have a good turnout here from both high schools. Actually, it's not both. It's like 8, 9 high schools. I would like to give a special shout out to the City of Watertown's Park and Recreation Department. Every time we have an event up here, it's a quick phone call or an email, even when I forget to give them lead time. And they go above and beyond. Their expedience is astounding. They're always there to help out. Scott and Maxine, right there, taking care of the needs that I need to have met, even when I don't fully understand what those needs are. They step in, they, pull the right levers, push the right buttons, move the right sticks, and get these things done, and I am so appreciative of them. Now let's play some hockey! Yeah, so I'm trying to manipulate the sound so we can get some ice sounds in the background. I was playing most of that just now, only through that ice microphone. Hopefully I'm coming through loud and clear now as I put on my play-by-play headset. Trying to reach you all the way down there in Florida. I know you're out there. I know you love it. I love you too. The ref's ready. Most of the players are ready. Goalies, ready. Arms up. And here we go. IHC wins that faceoff. Romig draws it back, goes to Ben Wiley. Wiley corralling it around in his own end of the ice. Now he flicks it up. Goes right to number 5, Lucas Cornish, and he dumps it in. Collected back there by Garrett Houdon. Houdon passes up to Lefex. Lefex taking it into the corner. Lefex dropping it off. Romig not able to grab it. And Graziano pops it out into the middle. Goes out to Logan Danilo. Danilo tries pushing it forward, but Wiley all over him. Drops that puck back to Houdon. Houdon flicks it all the way up. And nobody's able to be there for it. Little ping pong action in the neutral zone. And then finally, Gilbert dumps it in. Romig losing an edge as he's playing it out of the corner. That comes up into the neutral zone to Jacob Pacello. Pacello dumps it into the corner. Nate Ward plays it around back behind the net. Ward coming up on the near side. Ward passes it up to Gray. Gray takes it over the center line and over into the offensive end. Gray crosses over, and he dumps it in back around behind the net, hoping that Owen Van Brocklen can catch up to it. Instead, it pops out, and Mick O'Donnell has it. Goes into the middle, turned around, comes back, and Nate Gray playing on it. Back behind the net, O'Donnell. Or Van Brocklen. Out to Ward. Ward backhands it into the corner. Gets by O'Donnell. All the way around to the far side. Bach off the boards. A little back and forth. Bach with it. Bach off the boards. Just narrowly missing, flicking it into the Jugglers bench. Corralling it back behind his own net, Nate Ward. Nate Ward looking around, picking his head up, passing it up to Nate Gray. Gray over-skating it, or Ward passing it to his back leg instead of his front. It's all a matter of perspective. Bach flicks that around, goes up along the glass, comes out into the neutral zone. Played there by Zach Getz. You need someone to give the puck to. You pass it over to Zach, because Zach gets it. I've been waiting all day to say that. Shot fired by Julian St. Croix. Gobbled up, squeezed tightly by Mohawk Valley's goalie, Noah Narrowless. Face off to the left of Narrowless. Be taken by Sean Loveland. Loveland driving it forward into the corner. Turn centering pass. And Whitmore unable to get to it. Whitmore applying the hit before that puck comes out. Coming up behind, though, is Juggler playing that puck through into the neutral zone all the way down into the corner. Corral there by Houdon. Houdon all the way into the neutral zone. Sent right back in by Logan Danilo into the corner. Houdon plays it around, gives it over to Wiley. Wiley, long pass, tried to get it over to St. Croix. Way out in front of him. St. Croix does collect it, though, behind the net. Pops it up into the slot, but there's two Jugglers there. I don't know who he thought that was going to go to, but it went right to them. Wiley, not quite grabbing it in the corner, has to do a last-ditch effort to flick it out. Goes to Graziano. Graziano not able to play it. Coming back to make a play on it is Lefex. Lefex loses an edge at the circle. That's dangerous. Coming over to help out. Wow, it's Wiley, and he slipped in almost the same spot. Something must be slippery down there. Could be frozen water. Houdon sending it around to the slippery spot. Coming over, making a play. Or missing it is Graziano, but he does not fall down. Can't be that slippery. Cornish loses it at the blue line. Lefex passes it over. Everybody misses it. Oh, I thought I saw a puck, but it was a mouth guard. I was following the wrong black item that was loose on the ice. Houdon with the puck. Lets Lefex skate in front of him. Houdon crossed over the red line, fires that puck in, and probably because he's tired. He's skating off quickly now. Get his line change. On the near side, playing that puck, Trevor Zidzik passes it up to Nick DeRizzo. DeRizzo not able to handle it as Bach gets it. Ruffles the feathers. Lefex comes in. Loses it at center ice. DeRizzo brings it over. Lefex coming back, flicks that all the down. Jacob Mazur touches on it, so that's not going to be icing. Goes all the way down over the red line. Zach gets it. Oh, of course. Flicks it up. Gray. Tapped it down. Back behind the net again is Getz. Clearing it out to the side. Van Brocklen playing into the middle is Gray. Oh, and that puck gets dished wide by DeRizio back behind his own net. Jugglers trying to get out, holding it in at the blue line, though. Nate Ward. Ward fires it back around behind the net, making a play on it. Jacob Mazur. Mazur sends it out to the near wall, and Zidzik makes a play on it, but Bach holds it in. Comes right back to Rizzo. Rizzo able to clear it out. Goes to Zidzik. Zidzik not able to make a play on it, and Ward is coming away. Ward over the blue line into the offensive end, curling around by the dot. Backhand. Saved by Neurolis. Jugglers trying to clear it out. Holding it in, though, is Nate Gray. Fires that shot, and Neurolis again covering it up. Face off. Houdon firing it. Not able to get through defense. Oh, backhand cross pass by St. Croix. Nobody able to get a play on it. Jaden Lawrence coming out for the Jugglers. Comes back. Played up by Houdon. Into the neutral zone. Mason Jacobs passes it over to Dalton Eisenhut. Eisenhut flicks it up, and it catches the netting. That's going to be a face-off. That face-off is going to be all the way down in the Jugglers' end of the ice because the Juggler tried clearing it out from that end. Taking that face-off is Sean Loveland. Loveland trying to drive it forward. Picking up that puck, though, is the Jugglers' Tallarico. Alex Tallarico brings it into the neutral zone, not able to maintain control of it. Houdon takes that puck, fires it all the way around onto the far side for St. Croix. St. Croix tries making a play on it as he's hit by Luke Williams, I believe it was. Or, nope, it could have been Tallarico. You know what? It was Tallarico. Back and forth behind the net, coming out onto the far side. Grabbed by Wiley. Wiley fires it towards the net. It's loose. It's out in front. Eisenhut trying to clear it out, and he does. Houdon corrals it in the neutral zone. Takes it, and he dumps it in as his team checks up. Chasing that puck back behind the red line is Dalton Eisenhut. Eisenhut in the corner has Lefex on him. Lefex to Romick. Fires that shot. Goes off the stick and off the face mask of Neurolis. Back behind the net, bounces out forward off the back boards, and Neurolis covers it up. So I'm trying to maintain some ice sounds because I think it brings a little bit of realism to the game as you're watching, but I want to get rid of it once the music comes on because it sounds like it's destroying the microphone. Coming out with that puck, Logan Danito. Danito over by the dot, getting mauled by Nate Ward. Nice back checking by Ward. Puck is in the corner, picked up by Gilbert. Gilbert trying to skate it back, gets it to Ward. Ward up along the boards for Gilbert. Coming over to make a play on it, Lucas Cornish. Ward driving it forward. Coming over to grab that puck is Lefex. Lefex not able to bring it over the blue line, and it comes all the way back to Ward. Ward pushes it forward. Cornish collecting it. Cornish trying to pass it over, grabbing that puck, and firing is Lefex. Comes in making a play on it, gets pushed into the goalie by Zach Getz, and that pops Neurolis's helmet off. I am saving you from the pain that is Rush that might be playing in the arena tonight. Oh, Tom Sawyer. That puck comes back. Ward sending it up. Don't forget to buy your 50/50 raffle ticket. Whenever you see the 50/50 raffle people come on by, make sure you get an armful of tickets. The more you get, the more likely you are to win. On the near boards, that puck grabbed by Van Brocklin. He backhands it in back behind the net into the corner, picked up by Mason Jacobs. Jacobs fires it all the way around. Wiley grabs it in the neutral zone. Wiley tries tossing it lightly up to Nate Gray, and easily picking that puck off is Nick DeRizio. DeRizio loses it. Van Brocklin fires it all the way across. Refs indicating that it was tipped, so no icing. Picking up that puck behind his own net is Dalton Eisenhut. Eisenhut into the corner, meets Sean Loveland. Loveland, Eisenhut, Brody Buckingham. Coming across, and Hudon has it. Hudon passes it up to St. Croix. St. Croix's got a lot of ice. Centering pass, and again, there's nobody there. Oh, Whitmore was late getting to that pass. I don't think he could have gotten there any sooner than he did. St. Croix's passing the puck to where he would like somebody to be, not necessarily to where somebody. Wiley not liking the way that Posello came in and hit him, giving him the business right back. Whitmore grabs that puck, crosses over the center line, flicks that puck up, and chases it down behind the net. Centering pass made to St. Croix, and St. Croix doesn't have his stick near the puck. This puck comes out to the neutral zone. Trevor Zidzik taking it, almost made it across, but Garrett Hudon making sure that he does not. Oh, it looks like it's a chilly 75, 78 degrees down in Florida. That's all right. We don't get hurricanes. Our terrible weather is easily averted with a $10 shovel. This puck comes out into the neutral zone. Logan Gilbert drops it off to Lefex. Lefex gets around a defenseman, takes that shot, and Narolis coming up big as he made his body huge. Saves that puck. Oh, shot from the point by Hudon. Almost made it by Narolis. Gilbert driving that puck towards the corner. Nick DeRizio picking it off. Comes out to the point. Firing it in is Nate Ward, and that gets covered up by Narolis. It's all right, Gwen. I'm sure you did your time up in New York, as does everybody that now lives in Florida. Face off in the corner, driven to the corner by Mick O'Donnell, comes all the way around to the near side here in the corner. Nate Gray sends it back behind. Grabbing it in the far corner, Nick Matza. Oh, comes out to Narolis. He pushes it back behind the net again. Van Brocklin curling around, dropping it off. Centering pass made. Van Brocklin tried to get the backhand, and he gets shoved by Getz as he was in that shooting motion. So nothing doing. Oh, Van Brocklin trying to get that shot off. Kicked it to his stick and just not able to get over to it in time. Nice attempt. That puck comes out. Gets over the stick of Ward. Chasing down after it is Alex Tallarico, but first one to the puck is Jared Bach. That puck comes back. Nate Gray fires that shot in. Saved by Narolis. It's loose out in front. Gets dished aside to the far boards. Grabbing it is Danito. Danito sends it all the way across ice for Graziano. Graziano trying to send that puck towards the goal. Gets deflected by Bach. Shot fired by Danito. Goes high and wide. Now Nate Gray grabs it. Nate Ward, sends it around. There's Gray trying to clear it out, holding it in those. Mason Jacobs sends it back into the corner. Back behind your net is Ward. Ward with a weird, crazy play to try to get around Dino with the puck. And there's Van Brocklin popping that puck out for O'Donnell. Mick coming in, drops that puck around back behind the net. Now Ben Wiley. Wiley over to Hudon. Hudon back to Wiley. Wiley looking. Long pass all the way over for St. Croix. St. Croix just nicks it, so icing is averted. Goes back behind the net. Coming in, playing on that is Hudon, flicking it high so it comes around. Dalton Eisenhut playing it, trying to clear it out. Danito now with it, and Danito does get it out. Deflected by Wiley. Comes to Luke Williams, and he backhands it in deep. Wiley to Whitmore. Whitmore makes a play, gets it out of the zone, goes down at the same time, though. Wiley curling around on the far side. Wiley goes down because of a trip. So our first whistle of the game is against Mohawk Valley. 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 21. Well, I never turned the ice mic back on. Now I did. Mohawk Valley penalty, number 21, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 21, 2 minutes for tripping. Time of the minor penalty, 12:00. First power play opportunity of the game for the Cavaliers. That puck comes out to Hudon. Hudon curling around. Fires that shot in. No deflection. Save by Narolis. Goes out wide over to the far boards. Sent all the way back. Corralling that puck is Loveland. Loveland gives it to Hudon, who takes it behind the net. Hudon looking. Passes it up to Wiley. Wiley up to Gilbert. Gilbert over the blue line into the O-zone. Fires that shot. Saved by Narolis. Goes into the corner right back to Gilbert. Gilbert turns around backhand, and it gets picked off by Eisenhut. Eisenhut still battling with it, trying to clear it out. Unable to do so. Wiley holds it in. Wiley back into the corner. Goes around behind the net. Picked up there by Getz. Getz flicks it around, and Hudon's going to have to play it out into the neutral zone. Hudon over to Wiley. Wiley looking. Over to Romig. They wanted him to let that one go by, go to LaFex, but Romig can't see behind him like that. He's just a boy, not a girl. Oh, coming over. Oh, that crept across the crease. Nobody there. Romig not able to reach around the goalie. Shot fired by Hudon. Goes wide. Nobody there to tip it. Shot fired in from the far side by Nate Ward, and that gets caught and covered by Narolis. 31 seconds remaining in this power play. Line changes, face off to the right side of Narolis, looking over his shoulder to see how much time is left in that power play. Puck picked up by Jacobs. Jacobs tries to clear it out. Ward holds it in, and he scores! Nate Ward with the goal from the point! Nate Ward firing it in from the point like you're supposed to do. Hope it finds a hole. Or somebody tips it in. This one just found a hole. IHC power play goal scored by number 7, Nate Ward! Uh-oh. My microphone just died. IHC power play goal scored by number 7, Nick. IHC power play goal. IHC power play goal scored by Nate Ward. Unassisted. Number 7, unassisted. Time of the Cavaliers power play goal, 13:36. Wow, so the first thing that happened there, sorry about that, the microphone died in microphone 1. I switched over to microphone 2, which is booming loud, and it overloaded the board and tripped the breaker. So I had to quickly reset it. Wiley gloves that down, pops it back in. Loses sight of it, and it comes out all the way down. Hudon collecting it down at his own end. Hudon off the boards. Passes it up to himself. Crossed over the red line. Flicks that puck hard. It goes nowhere. It went behind Zidzik, and then he flicked it forward again, but there were a couple of people that were offsides as a result of that. Mick O'Donnell taking this faceoff against Pacello. Nate Gray grabs it, dumps it in. Mick chasing it down back behind the net. Drops it back behind for Gray. Gray playing on it in the corner. Pops out. Ward just misses it. In the neutral zone, grabbing it is Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin curls around to his end. Pacello tips it away, but Joe Harville sends that all the way down, and that's going to be an icing. Don't forget to get your 50/50 raffle tickets. Look for the 50/50 raffle people when they come on by. Oh, Rome gets tossed because he got tricked by the referee. Coming in to take the face-off is LaFex, draws it back into the corner. Ward takes it, sends it all the way around, touched up by Gilbert. And coming up to play on that puck is Harville. Intercepting it in the neutral zone is Pacello, but IHC maintaining control and sending it forward into the O-zone. Not able to hold it in there for very long, though, as Matza sends it out. Ward sends it back in. Matza sends it back out. All the way across. Is it going to make it? Nope. Waved off. So Harville plays on that puck, curls around. Harville has Dorizio on him right away, and Romig comes away with that puck. Romig has a lot of traffic, called Nate Ward. Romig fires that across. There's nobody over there because the right winger was in front of him. That puck comes all the way down. Harville chasing it down, as is Dorizio. We've got a delayed penalty, probably for Dorizio's interference. Puck comes around. Grabbing it is LaFex. LaFex up to Romig. Romig trying to make some space. Fires. Misses. LaFex recollects it, centers it, and that will end our period. I totally missed my minute. Oh, it's a holding on number 3. Exciting ice hockey at the Watertown Memorial Arena. That means it's trivia time. Your trivia question is sponsored by Power Play Podcast NNY, found wherever you get your favorite podcasts. Your question is: who is the highest paid NHL player of all time? Who is the highest paid NHL player of all time? Your answer during our next intermission. So I see some questions about the trivia questions. So it's total lifetime, not single season. Total lifetime earnings in the NHL. And again, your answer during our next intermission. All right, apologize for that. I had to fix the in-rink microphone. The batteries were dead on one, and they were about to die on the other. Wiley passes the puck over to LaFex. Another power play opportunity. That puck squeaks out to Romig. And that is now saved and covered up by Neurolis. I tell you what, Gilbert's going to be mad at himself for a little bit for missing that opportunity. Face off to the right side of Neurolis. Romig taking it, facing off against Johnston, it looks like. Comes out to Wiley, fires that shot, hits the body of Cornish. Comes out. Wiley back collecting it. Ice is looking slippery. Passes it up to Romig. Romig over the blue line, coming in. Oh, leaves that puck behind, and nobody gets it. The only person there is Lucas Cornish. He fires that puck all the way down the length of the ice. Hudon grabbing it back behind his net, stopping short to lose momentarily Jacob Pacello. Passes over to Romig. Wiley. Wiley over to Romig. Pacello drops that puck in. Refs yelling that you are offsides, Mohawk Valley, and they finally come back to check up, and they're clear. Wiley waited to make sure that they did check up. Passes that puck out to LaFex. LaFex crossing over. He's got Romig and O'Donnell. Fires that shot. Rebound comes out. O'Donnell not able to send it home. Wiley in the corner. Cross ice pass to LaFex, drops it off, misplays it. Romig right there. Romig taking up, centering pass, shot, save by Neurolis. That puck comes back all the way down, played out by Loveland. Bach touching it. Van Brocklin, who, incidentally, did get the assist on the IHC's lone goal. Van Brocklin passing up, crossing over. LaFex coming in, draws around. Shot! Goal! IHC with their second goal. Owen Van Brocklin with his second assist.
They told me that the audio wasn't working down there because maybe yours was on or something.
Oh, I forgot to turn theirs back up. No, because they didn't stop it. Thank you. I forgot. IHC goal scored by number 13, Luke LaFex. And with his second assist of the night, number 10, Owen Van Brocklin. 13 from 10. Time of the Cavaliers' goal, 2:23. And we've got us an interference penalty. IHC penalty number 7, 2-minute minor for interference. Number 7, 2 minutes interference. Time of the minor penalty, 2:45. First power play opportunity for Mohawk Valley. Shot taken and deflected. Grabbing that puck and send it all the way down is Sean Loveland. Playing it back behind the net is Julian St. Croix. He matches up against somebody, and now coming out with that puck are the Jugglers, and offside they come. Sorry, from where I have my camera and computer set up, I am just out of reach of the soundboard. Roaming in the corner, curling around, now picking that puck off is Dalton Eisenhut, sending it around for Jaden Lawrence. Lawrence up into the neutral zone. Hudon grabs it and sends it back in. Picked up by Nick DeRizio. Rizio over to Eisenhut. Eisenhut passes it up to Lawrence. Lawrence misses it, but it goes on net. Saving that shot is Liam Loveland. Dishes that puck into the corner. Played out by IHC, and they send it all the way down. Remember, if you're interested in disseminating your business information throughout these games, contact me at thedandallon@gmail.com. Your logo could go right here, seen throughout hundreds and hundreds of playbacks over the following 4 weeks. All within the local area between Watertown and Mohawk Valley, which is quite a distance. Romy cutting back with that puck, still dancing, dingling, shooting. Nice soft shot for Noah Narolis to cover up. Face off to the right side of Narolis. 5 seconds remaining on the penalty to Nate Ward. Lined up for that face-off is Mick O'Donnell. He draws that puck back to Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin pops it forward. Mick falls down. Out comes Nate. Teams are even. Grabbing that puck is Cornish, taking it back around behind his net. Challenged by Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin gets a piece of it. Looks like the butt end of a stick. No, that's a mouth guard that came loose. Van Brocklin back behind the red line. Centers. Pushed back behind the net again by Narolis. Wraparound attempt by Nate Gray. Nothing doing there. Out to the point, Nate Ward sends it back into the corner. Gray chasing it around. Gray still chasing after that puck. Gray catching up to it, drops it back for Van Brocklin, who gives it to O'Donnell. O'Donnell comes up. Bach holding at the blue line, fires it in, goes back around, and Nate Ward stepping up to keep it in there deep. Ward with it at the red line. Ward curling around by the face-off dot. Centers pass, high slot to Mick O'Donnell. He turns, he shoots, it gets deflected, goes over to the wall. Nate Gray out to O'Donnell, and he scores! Mick O'Donnell assisted by Nate Gray. Nice 1-2 punch. They tried 1-2, 1-2, 1-2, and then finally a 1-2 went in. IHC goal scored by number 9, Mick O'Donnell. Assisted by number 6, Nate Gray. 9 from 6. Time of the Cavaliers goal, 5-4-0. In the neutral zone with that puck are the Jugglers, bringing it over into the offensive end. Zidzik, he fires that shot, goes wide, goes all the way around, picked up by Jacobs. Jacobs passes it across to Getz. Getz tries to pass it all the way through, picked off in the air by St. Croix, not able to go too far. Whitmore grabs it, tries to bring it over the line, and he does, but does not get terribly far. Connor Lamb with that puck. And we've got a high stick. That's all. Could have been worse. Romig lining up for this face-off against Jaden Lawrence. Puck comes back high in the slot for Joe Harville. Harville sends it back up into the corner off to the right side of Narolis. Holding it in, Romig was for a moment. Now coming out with it, though, is Nick Matza. Coming back, though. Luke Lefex fires that shot right into the sternum of Noah Narolis. I mean, that could have hurt. But it's a save. Oh, that puck gets drawn back by Romig. Nobody over this far, though. Off the boards, played out there by Harville. Harville into the middle. Oh! Wow, that went through. That caught underneath the skate, it looked like, of Liam Loveland. Crossed behind him through the crease. That was scary for the Cavaliers. Metzer sends it into the corner. Played there by Harville. Harville tosses it around. And now it comes back. Harville again sends it over for Hudon. Hudon trying to play it up. Lefex comes here and sends it up. Nice little stick check by Romig just to allow that puck to go into the offensive end, but that's about it. Harville up. Now Lefex with that puck. Curling, shooting. Oh, ping-a-ding-ding off the post. Comes out to the side. Gets by Harville. And we're calling that an icing. Icing it is. It's going to go all the way down. Face-off comes out to Ward. Ward fires it. Does not get through the defense. Nate Gray backhanding it, back behind the net. Played there by Lucas Cornish. Sent around to the corner. Not yet. Now it's on this corner. Cleared out. Here come the Jugglers. Shot attempt blocked by Jared Bach. Blocked by Bach. Now grabbing it. Mick O'Donnell coming around into the corner. Oh, does not grab that puck the way he had intended, but he's still over there battling for that puck. Comes up on the near side. Pushing it out is Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin trying to skate around Nick DeRizio not quite able to do that. Bach picks it up. Bach passes up to Nate Gray. Gray takes it over, fires that shot. Save, comes out. Van Brocklin gloves it down. Not able to get it down in time to make that rebound shot. Onto the far wall. Sent back behind the net. Coming up on the near side now, Jacob Pacello. Pacello touches it over. It goes to Lucas Cornish. Cornish coming up through the neutral zone. Cornish trying to get around Mick O'Donnell. And he does. Oh, but squaring up and taking that hit is Jared Bach. Not letting the person or the puck get by him. At the point, Graziano fires it. Goes off the body of Nate Ward. Onto the boards. Now grabbing is Graziano. Sends it back in the corner around behind the net. Played there by Bach. Bach stops short. Cuts back. Coming back this way with it is Bach. Backhands it up to Whitmore. Whitmore grabs it. Whitmore tried getting it off the boards or out, and it gets sent in from the point by Jacobs. Right into the body, though, of Nate Ward. Ward takes it into the corner. Coming over to help out and grab that is O'Donnell. Oh, fires that shot. Deflected, goes high. Now it gets tipped and hits the netting, and that's going to be a face-off adjacent to Liam Loveland. Lots of hot, fast action going around here. So this puck has not done a lot of moving in a single direction. It's been bouncing back and forth regardless of wherever it is. Neutral zone, offensive zone, defensive zone. That gets fired in by Graziano, goes into the far corner. Digging it out over there is Trevor Zidzik. Comes out to the point, shot fired. Not getting far. Hudon up to Whitmore, gets sent back. Grabbed by Loveland. Sean passed it up. Sean with it now on the near side into the corner. Skating around, hop behind the net. Goes for the backhand centering pass. Nothing doing, not able to get it off. Sean still taking that puck now back into the corner. Sean getting hit into the corner by Jaden Lawrence. Cleared out by the Jugglers. Corralled by Ben Wiley. Wiley just getting driven back further and further. Finally able to clear that puck up into the neutral zone. Not as effective as he wanted, although it's going to work out. Sean Loveland chasing that puck back behind the net. Gets it to Whitmore. Whitmore tries backhanding it over to him. Misses the puck. Holding it at the blue line is Hudon. Now Sean gets a piece of it. And as does whoever that is as number 10, Zach Getz. And he flicks that puck all the way across. Goes off the wall all the way down. And that's an icing. Remember, your logo could be here. Just shoot me an email. Would love to have you sponsor a game, a period, power plays, penalty kills, just penalties in general. Offsides. I mean, whatever. We'll figure it out. Whatever makes the most sense for you and your business. I would love to share information about you to the world. Not able to hold that at the blue line is Jacob Mazur, and that's going to come all the way down into the corner. Chasing it there is Dalton Eisenhut. Coming in, Logan Gilbert. Luke Lefex coming out to the point now. Nate Ward not able to hold it, grabs it in the neutral zone, sends it back in deep. Dalton Eisenhut making a play on it. Eisenhut comes around, sends it all the way across. It was touched pre-red line, so that doesn't count when your teammate touches it before the red line. That's still an icing when it goes the length of the ice. Mick O'Donnell taking that face-off against Nick DeRizio. Off the face-off, goes right on net. Pushed aside by Noah Norolis. Coming out with it is DeRizio. Trying to anyway. That gets picked off by Van Brocklin. Oh, and curling around. Shot. Saved by Norolis. Face off on the near side. Mick O'Donnell waiting for somebody in front of him, and it's Jacob Pacello. Pacello draws that back into the corner. Picked up there by Mason Jacobs. He sends it around. to Graziano. Graziano tries clearing out. Hudon holds it in, fires it in, stopped by Mason Jacobs. Jacobs clears out into the neutral zone, giving it to Pacello. Pacello tries driving it forward, but Ben Wiley grabs it. Wiley across, and now it gets up to Nate Gray. Gray up to Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin curling around, goes forced into the corner. Van Brocklin battling for that puck in the corner, holding up his opposition until Nate Ward comes over to grab it. Cornish tries clearing it, held in by Hudon, goes all the way around. Wiley grabs it, fires that shot towards the goal. Narolis didn't know where it was, looking around, it had gotten deflected, went back behind the net. That puck gets grabbed by Logan DeNitto, and he sends that across all the way to the far corner, and that's going to be an icing. Hey, it is 4:33. Somehow we've missed a minute on that clock. Let's see if I can't correct that. Another stoppage in play. Give us another face-off in the exact same spot. Face-off drawn back behind the net. Nobody controlling it. Still loose in the corner. Stabbing at it is Logan Gilbert. Goes around. Bach almost made a play on it, I think. That's Bach. Nah, it's not Bach. It's St. Croix. Bach has no business being that deep. Bach's all the way over there, playing on that puck like he does best. Bach into the corner. Touches that puck around as Alex Tallarico overskated a little bit. Whitmore coming in to apply the hit. And taking it at the point. Matzer fires that shot. Goes wide. All the way around. Sweeping at that puck is Julian St. Croix. Croix coming over into the offensive end. Loses that puck right before he goes to shoot it. Jacobs tries stealing it away, but he lost it as well. Is that puck regulation size? Nobody seems to be able to grab it. Nate Ward fires that shot across. Going for the tip-in was Sean Loveland, and he ends up deflecting it away. That puck comes all the way across off the board. It's Jared Bach chasing it down, as is Alex Tallarico. Bach to it first, sends it around for Luke Lefex. Lefex not able to clear it past Derizio, who's coming in. Derizio tries to make a play on that puck, and it slides in softly and gently to Liam Loveland. 3:09 remaining in this period. Romig taking that face off against Nick Derizio. Goes into the corner. Speared at by Liam. Grabbing that puck, coming in from the point to grab it was Eisenhut. Coming out with it, though, now is Jaden Romig. Romig cutting across. Ooh, little doop-de-doodle. But coming in hot from behind him was Nick Derizio. Speared that puck away. Ben Wiley stepping up off of that errant reception of a pass and not able to convert. Grabbing that puck and moving wildly, Nick Derizio. Lefex drops that off to Hudon. Hudon pushes it up. That gets sent off the boards. Came dangerously close to hitting the netting. I guess it did not. And that puck gets sent in deep off the boards. So deep, it started from behind the red line. That's going to be an icing. It's a good thing there's a top of my water. Otherwise, I just would have ended the broadcast. Romig taking that face off against Pacello. Goes right back on net. Blocked by Narolis. Grabbed by Pacello. Cleared out into the neutral zone. Hudon coming over, backhanding it. Lefex coming over to grab that puck. Now Romig. Romig taking it into his own end. Curling around. Backhands it up. Picking that pass off as Graziano sends it forward. Hudon grabs it, sends it back out to Wiley in the neutral zone. Pacello to Howard? Yeah, to Howard. First time I'm seeing him on the ice. Doesn't mean it's his first time out. Pacello in the corner, touches that puck up to Graziano, comes out in the middle. Lefex comes over to grab it, almost lost it, but Lawrence couldn't get it away. Lefex curling around to make some more room. Lefex coming up on the near side. Lefex over the blue line into the O-zone, and that puck gets swept away by Lucas Cornish. Lucas now with it, tries clearing out. Wiley holding it. Wiley trying to make some space, come over, get it to his forehand. It is at his forehand, still trying to find an angle, goes to fire that shot, gets stuck on the stick of Jacob Pacello. Pacello didn't realize it, goes into the corner with Nate Gray. Now that gets deflected out into the neutral zone. Hudon does not hold it in. It came out. Oh, apparently I'm the only one that saw that. Nate Gray fires it. Nothing. Romig turns, shot! Saved by Nerola's loose puck, pounced upon like a kitty cat on a laser dot. Except Nerolas actually got it. Let's see if I remember to do my 1 minute call. Oh. That was 1 second. 2 seconds remaining before I say 1 minute remaining. 1 minute of play remaining in the second period. Last minute of play. Hey, I remembered. It's really all that matters. Not really. Mick O'Donnell lining up for that face-off. Jugglers win it, comes back, gets pushed up though. Nate Ward fires it, gets deflected, goes all the way across. Sent back behind the net. Collected there by the Jugglers. Coming up with it is Zidzik. Zidzik goes down, but the puck comes out. The puck is underneath Nate Gray. Now it's in the zone. Matzer clearing it out. Zidzik cutting across. Backhand goes nowhere. Jared Bach using that big stick. Gets that puck up to Mick O'Donnell. O'Donnell goes down. And that's going to be a slash. IHC penalty, number 6, 2 minutes for slashing. Lawrence taking the faceoff against Romig. IHC penalty, number 6, 2 minute minor for slashing. Number 6, 2 minutes, slash. Time of the minor penalty, 16:38. Wiley just skating that puck around. Wiley more interested in shaving off this power play, at least till the end of the period, and he does. And that concludes our second period of play at the Watertown Memorial Arena, home of Cavaliers hockey. That means it's trivia time. Your trivia question: who is the highest paid NHL player of all time? Who is the highest paid NHL player of all time? Your answer sponsored by Power Play Podcast. And the answer is number 87 of the Pittsburgh Penguins, Sidney Crosby. He's earned a total of $138 million in salary. He had a $255,000 signing bonus with an $8.5 million incentive. Total earnings through 2022, $146,890,244. Sidney's going to earn another $3.3 million each of the next 3 years. But that's nothing compared to the world's #1 nerd, Jeff Bezos, who's sitting on top of $245 billion with a B, billion dollars. Congratulations to all of our nerds out there. Nerds make more money. So stay in school. Read. Write a book. Do something. Get creative. Advertise on your favorite YouTube channel. It's all doable. This could have been you sponsoring. Just saying. So, Eric, did you get it right? I'm curious. And here we are, ready to go, ready to rock and roll, ready to play some hockey. Referees checking with goalies. Goalies acknowledging they're good. And the puck is hot. Romy coming away with that puck, drops it back to Wiley. Wiley corralling it in his own end. Fires it, goes off the boards, goes all the way down. They are shorthanded. IHC is shorthanded as there was that slashing penalty against Nate Gray. Donito sends out along the blue line, picked up by Wiley. He fires it, hits the stick of Mason Jacobs, though. Mason slows it down, takes it back behind his own net. He's got Romig on his tail. Lefex comes over to challenge. Those two are now behind him. Jacobs coming in, loses that puck as Hudon gets a piece of it, drops it off to Lefex. Lefex off the far boards, goes into the neutral zone to Dalton Eisenhut. Eisenhut trying to do something with it, hits Romig, comes back to him. Now it gets sent over to Jacobs. Jacobs up to Donito. Donito passes it up to Lawrence. Lawrence grabs that puck, sends it into the corner. Played there by a few people. Coming around with it now on the near side, Nick DeRizio. Rizio checks up, goes back, gives that puck behind the net. Centering pass made to Lawrence. Lawrence turns, shot, nothing doing. Comes out loose on the left-hand side, and Lawrence. Oh, that was Lawrence. Oh, they move fast. Lefex coming back the other way, winding up. Oh, Lefex loses that puck at the bottom of the face-off circle. Held in at the line by Wiley. Wiley goes down as he got tripped by Donito. Donito touches up, and there's going to be his hook. 5 seconds remaining in the penalty to Nate Gray. So in 5 seconds, it'll be a power play for IHC. Mohawk Valley penalty, number 12, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 12, 2 minutes, trip. Time of the minor penalty, 1:35. And that puck gets sent all the way down. Jared Bach chasing it down hard on his back, though, is Jacob Pacello. Pacello actually comes away with the puck. Pacello loses it in the corner, and Owen Van Brocklin comes away with it, passes a long pass. Nate Gray just getting a piece of it, but ends up going on net anyway, and Norolis covers it up. Face-off, corner, comes around on the near side. Hudon holding it at the point. Hudon passes it over to Wiley. Wiley takes it over to his point, fires it in. Gloved, covered by Norolis. Got to swallow it up by his belly button, actually. All ready for this face-off is Mick O'Donnell. Waiting for his turn, Jacob Pacello. And they go in. Puck driven forward by Mick. Mick curls around, takes it back behind the net. Mick looking, comes out all the way to far side. Wiley fires that shot, gets deflected right in front of him by Jacob Pacello. Goes high off the glass, comes out. Mick O'Donnell taking it into his own end. O'Donnell over to Wiley. Wiley passes it to Hudon in their own end. Hudon coming up right through the middle. Hudon over the blue line. Hudon in at the dot, circles around, away, back to Wiley. Wiley winds up, back to Hudon at the top of the umbrella. Umbrella shifting around. Comes over to Nate Gray. Fires that shot. Ooh, deflected back. Comes out to the point, and Wiley's not going to be able to get there in time. Grabs that puck, corrals it around in his own zone. Moves. Lots of switching, moving, swirling around. And we're getting back in to set up the umbrella again. Wiley coming around behind. Almost did the wraparound. High slot now. Fires that shot. Comes out loose, and it gets stuffed in by Owen Van Brocklin, number 10. I believe that's from 17. Power play goal for IHC. That was a nice onslaught. That's exactly why you take those hard shots from the point. That's why you want a crowded, cluttered slot when you're on offense. And on defense, that's why you do not let somebody like Mick O'Donnell just stand there at the top of the crease. IHC power play goal scored by number 10, Owen Van Brocklin. Assisted by number 17. 10 from 17. Time of the Cavaliers power play goal, 3:12. Bach getting hit, and that puck goes back behind the net. Grabbed there by Nate Ward. Ward to LaFex. LaFex fires it up. Gilbert trying to make a play on it at the wall. He's got 2 jugglers on him doing what jugglers do with a puck. And that's going to be an interference penalty against IHC. Number 7. I'm going to silence my mic so I can hear this through the ice mic. Well, I just wanted to make sure that my microphone was working. Outside here in the arena. Had a world of problems with it. But anyway, I didn't have time to troubleshoot the soundboard. And I did not bring spare batteries. My bad. That's where the real error lies. Spare AA's. Battle for that puck. Another penalty. A trip on IHC. Ben Wiley getting the hook. Just wants to hang out with Nate Ward, that's all. IHC penalty number 17, 2-minute minor for tripping. Number 17, 2 minutes, trip. Time of the minor penalty, 4:46. Coming out with that puck, Dalton Eisenhut. Eisenhut loses as he crosses over the blue line, but regains control. It is a 5-on-3. I don't think IHC is going to be overly aggressive trying to sneak a shorthanded goal in here. But if the situation presents itself, Dorizio passes that over to Jacobs. Jacobs fires it, gets deflected off the stick of Van Brocklin, goes high. That puck comes out. It's going to go all the way down. Goes underneath the stick of Dalton Eisenhut. Goes all the way down to the corner just before the red line. He grabs it and takes it back behind his net. Applying pressure is Van Brocklin, just being a thorn. That pass comes out all the way across to Mason Jacobs. Jacobs taking it in deep to the corner, over the red line, now back behind the net. Drops it off for nobody. Don't think he meant to do it on purpose. Now it goes out to the far corner. Out to the point, and that did not come out. Oh, I thought it did. Uh-oh, stolen there by 23, Nick Dorizio, backhanded, and that goes in. I actually looked down to see Dorizio's name. I missed who actually scored that goal. I'll go find out. All right, word is on the goal. I have the information. Mohawk Valley goal scored by number 19, Jaden Lawrence. Assisted by 23, Nick DeRizio from 5, Lucas Cornish. 19 from 23 from 5. Time of the Jugglers goal, 6:00. Shot fired by Trevor Zidzik goes wide, comes out into the neutral zone. Collected by Romig, shot fired goes off the leg of Zach Getz. Comes around, Whitmore fires that in from his medium point. Picked up by Jacobs. Jacobs sends it around. Romig on the near side. Picks it off his backhand. Comes out high slot. He goes down. Found a slippery spot out there. Now Zidzik takes that puck, sends it across. Wiley grabs it in the neutral zone. Wiley drops it back to Connor Lamb. He no-look past it and passed it to where Lamb wasn't. Lamb going back to retrieve that puck, coming over Jacob Pacello, spearing at it, goes into the corner. Grab there, it looks like by Graziano. Now comes out, and with the puck is Julian St. Croix. St. Croix cruising down on the near side, stopping at the dot, fires that shot, goes into the body of Mason Jacobs. Jacobs takes it into the corner. Jacobs curling around now at the face-off dot. Over, bounces it off the wall, goes right to Connor Lamb. Back into the IHC end of the ice. Wiley passes it up to Whitmore. Whitmore, no look, backhand passes it, and it almost went right to Jacobs, but Jacobs missed it. Jacobs forces it back behind his own net. St. Croix right there behind him. Jacobs tosses it back behind his net again. Ben Howard goes over to pick it up. Howard swings and misses on the outlet pass. Comes back, recovers, sends it out for Jaden Lawrence. Misses him completely. Ben Wiley picks up that puck. Wiley off the boards to St. Croix, who was coming off for a line change, so he just stabbed at it to push it further along. Now with the puck, 6, Nate Gray. Nate Gray crossing over into the offensive end. Low curl around, comes out. He gets stopped. Puck dangles out into the slot. Grab there by Logan Donito. Donito comes in, gets hit, and Hudon picks up that puck. Hudon passes out to Gray. Gray touches it, and it goes immediately to Lucas Cornish. Cornish passes it over to his defensive pair, who gets it up to Trevor Zidzik. Zidzik crosses over to the offensive end, leaves it for DeRizio, fires that shot, goes just wide through the crease in front of Loveland. That comes back, goes into the corner, picked up there by Joe Harville. Harville tries passing it out, and out it comes with a little bit of assistance from Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin crosses over the red line, dumps that puck in back behind the net. Passed along by Narolis, goes into the far corner. Playing on it was Whitmore, and now the Jugglers coming out with it. Tylerico passes it across to Zidzik. Zidzik over into the offensive end, swings and misses. Harville applies the hit. Coming away with that puck now is Owen Van Brocklin. Van Brocklin tips it up to Gray. Gray crossing over to the offensive end. He's all alone. Fires that shot. Gets deflected off the stick of Jacob Mazur and goes into the netting. That'll give us a face-off to the left side of Noah Narolis. 7:21 remaining in this game. IHC leads 4-1. It'd be pretty cool to have your business sponsoring this third period, don't you think? Look at that. Look how attractive that is. You're staring at it. Shot fired from the high slot. Nate Ward goes into the glass. On the far side, picking it up, Luke Lefex. Lefex to Romig. Romig back to Lefex. Lefex looking around because he can't see it. Now he grabs it. He gets a piece of it. Lefex curling around. Lefex going in a direction he did not originally intend to. Comes back around along the boards, back into the corner. Lefex battling for it in the corner, still coming away with it. Got it away from, that was Dalton Eisenhut. Lefex centering pass over to Nate Ward. Shot deflected off the defenseman's stick into the netting. That'll be a face-off now to the right side of Noah Narolis. 6-5-0 remaining in this game. Romig lining up for the face-off against Nick Mazza. Or Mazza. It could be Mazza. Nick Mazza. Oh, shot fired. Just wide. Comes out Jared Bach holding it at the point. Sends it up for Logan Gilbert. Gilbert swings. Shot. Deflected away by Dalton Eisenhut. Comes back behind the net. Gilbert, backhand, not able to get enough. It forehand goes wide. Hits the post, I believe. Comes out, Sean Graziano. Gets it out into the neutral zone. Jaden Lawrence coming over to make a play. Lawrence has to get it around Bach. Gets the puck around Bach, but Lawrence does not go. Bach picks up that puck. Bach on the far side, shoveling up into the neutral zone. Dishing it back is Nick Mazza, or Matza. I like Matza. Matza. Sorry if I'm saying that wrong. A little late now. I've been butchering it all game. Nate Ward in the corner, battling for that puck. He's got a stick and a foot and a foot and a stick on it. Spearing at his Luke Lefex. Right behind him, though, is Nick Mazza. Goes around to the far side. Jared Bach tries to get a piece of it, unable to do so. Luke Lefex comes away with it, but it gets stopped at the blue line. Coming up behind and push it out was Nate Ward, driving it right back in, though. We're the Jugglers. Only person with it is Jared Bach, and he's having a hard time controlling that puck all by himself. Tries clearing it out. Stolen by Donito. Fires that shot. Saved. It's underneath Loveland. Loveland doesn't see it. Diving on top of that puck was Jared Bach and Nate Ward, until Loveland can come and cover it up as well. Craziness. Comes out to the point, fired in. Oh, comes across top of the crease, backhand for Logan Donito, not able to get his stick on that puck. Donito, centering pass, goes to Ben Wiley. Wiley coming up with it. Wiley behind Whitmore. Wiley crosses over the blue line, almost loses the puck, has to take it to his backhand, comes around. Backhand pushed forward also by Julian St. Croix. It goes wide. Wiley in the corner. Wiley coming out. Wiley wants a goal. Curling around at the dot. Shot again. That time glove saved by Noah Norolis. Wiley doing everything he can think of to get shots on goal because Ben Wiley wants a goal. Referee not liking what was going on there, calls for a new face-off, and Van Brockland comes in, takes the face-off, draws it back, much to the delight of Ben Wiley, who's curling around, trying to make a shot. Pushes it over to the board, sees if he can get it from over here. Curls around at the dot. Oh, goes to the high slot, swings and misses, bounces the stick over the puck, trying to clear it out, and they do, are the Jugglers. Going with it is Nick DeRizio. Stick check. Oh, goal! You know, I couldn't see who actually got that shot off. It could have been 19 again. It may have been 19 from 23 from 5 again. All right, no, it would have been 19 from 23. It could be 23 from 19 from 10. I'm going to have to go get the call on this one, too. I'll be back. I couldn't see that one either. Mohawk Valley goal scored by 25, Trevor Zidzik, assisted by 23, Nick DeRizzo, 25 from 23, time of the Jugglers goal, 12:19. IHC goal scored by number 21, Jaden Romeg, unassisted, number 21 unassisted, time of the Cavaliers goal, 12:35. And that puck goes into the corner, deflected out, shot by Logan Gilbert, goes back behind the net. Now peeling it out is Romig. Romig at the dot, tries pushing it forward, goes off the stick of Nick Mazza into the corner. Gilbert with it there, sweeping one way then the other, tries to push it back behind the net, stolen by Mason Jacobs. Jacobs tries clearing out, held in momentarily by Nate Ward, and then out it comes. Luke Lefecq collecting it in the neutral zone, his own end now, passes it back to Jared Bach. Bach up to Ward. Ward loses it for a second in the neutral zone. Stepping up was Bach, firing it into the corner. Bach, Ward, and Lefecq go off for a change. This puck goes into the corner, being brought out by Cornish. Cornish runs into some traffic. Whitmore steals it, takes it away, gives it to Romig. Romig, backhand pass coming in was Loveland. Sean not able to get his stick down, though. Either Loveland or Whitmore could have just extended their stick out. They would have gotten a goal, given the assist. And there's a goal by Sean Loveland, backhanded in. And I believe that assist came from 21. That's what I'm going to say when I announce it in a moment. IHC goal scored by number 14, Sean Loveland. Assisted by number 21, Jaden Romig. 14 from 21. Time of the Cavaliers goal, 14:05. Two and a half minutes remaining in this game. And we've got a hook. That'll bring that faceoff all the way down to the IHC end of the ice. IHC penalty number 14, 2-minute minor for hooking. Number 14, 2 minutes, hook. Time of the minor penalty, 14:30. Another power play opportunity for Mohawk Valley Jugglers. That puck comes out to Mick O'Donnell. O'Donnell off the boards, down into the corner. Played there by Narolis. Narolis touching it up for Dalton Eisenhut. Eisenhut coming up with it. Pass, hard pass right to Lawrence. Lawrence not able to handle it as he's got a Ben Wiley on his back. Wiley trying to get around him. Coming back for it is DeRizio. DeRizio moving forward with that puck. He's got O'Donnell all over him. Now Wiley on him. Again, DeRizio still with that puck. Centering pass. Comes out. Picked up by Tanner Esposito. He backhands it. Comes out all the way down. Played out by Narolis, who comes way out of his net in order to make a play on that puck. They're trying to get a couple of goals real quick, so it makes sense to pull the goalie. 4-goal differential here, though, with less than a minute and a half remaining in this game. Lawrence with that puck, fires that shot. Saved by Liam Loveland. Loose, out in front, picked up by Esposito, and we're going to have another IHC penalty. And he'll spend the rest of the day in the box. If IHC has anything to do about it. IHC penalty number 9, 2-minute minor for cross-check. Number 9, 2 minutes, cross-check. Time of the minor penalty, 15:48. That puck goes into the corner. Less than 1 minute of play remaining in the third period. 1 minute remaining. Puck comes out. Here comes Romig. Romig coming down the middle. Romig has Mazur on him. Romig driven into the corner. Centering pass. Picking it up there, though, is Trevor Zidzik. Zidzik passes up to Tallarico. Tallarico at the dot drops it off to Zidzik. Zidzik almost didn't see it. Romig right there, though. Romig kicks it over to Lefecq. Lefecq coming up. LaFex at the high slot. LaFex curling around. Forehand shot. Wide. Nice goaltending by Narolis. Goes onto the far boards. Picked up by Pacello. Sends it into the neutral zone. Less than 20 seconds remaining. Romig flicks it down. Icing is waved off because, come on, really? Right. Whacked out to the near side. Hudon fires it in, goes off the back of Van Brocklin, goes back behind the net. 5 seconds remaining. Comes out to Danito. Danito turning around. Danito crossing over the center of ice. And that will end our game. And that concludes another exciting game of ice hockey at the Watertown Memorial Arena, home of the IHC Cavaliers. We'd like to thank all players, coaches, parents, volunteers, and our officials, and I'd like to extend a very special thank you to the City of Watertown Parks and Recreation Department for providing all of the assistance I needed today. Remember, drive home safely. Subscribe to The Dan Dallin on YouTube. Subscribe to Power Play Podcast NNY on YouTube and everywhere that you find podcasts. I am The Dan Dallin. Make it a great day, everyone. Thank you all. Have a happy holidays. I am The Dan Dallin. Check out Power Play Podcast NNY. Click over here, wherever you see the video, for our most recent podcast. I'll put that up in a moment. And make sure you subscribe. I am The Dan Dallin.